Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Audubon, Pennsylvania, and we're here at the Mascaro Sons headquarters, a garbage collection service. And it does say, if it is service, it is us. And as you can see, they do use an elephant as their mascot. And we're gonna actually take a look at something that revolves around their elephant mascot that actually sits here in their parking lot. This is actually pretty awesome. As you guys know, I love a good roadside oddity. And the other day when I was actually heading out to St. Gabriel's Hall, I shot a video for St. Gabe's. They opened up for one day. It was pretty awesome. Shot a good half-hour long video walking around the whole property and showing you guys the pretty amazing grounds that is St. Gabriel's Hall. If you guys haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. By the way, that's a Grogu there on the front of that car. That creeped me out. I did not know what that was at first. I was like, what is on the front of that car? That is a Grogu right there. Baby Yoda, aka Grogu. I should say Grogu, aka Baby Yoda. Anyway, so on the way out to St. Gabriel's Hall, again, if you guys haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. But on the way out there, I drove past something. I knew I had to come back out here to Audubon, Pennsylvania, and take a look at this and show this to you guys because it is pretty interesting. I love a good roadside oddity, a good roadside attraction. Not so sure I would call this a roadside attraction, but I would call it a roadside oddity that sits right here at the Mascaro Sons headquarters, right off of Audubon Road and Adams Avenue. I highly recommend getting out here and checking this out if you love seeing weird, interesting things. So, like I said, heading out to St. Gabriel's Hall the other day, drove past this. I'm gonna do my good deed for the day. I'm gonna pick up this bolt here because, believe it or not, these do indeed go through tires. I drove over a bolt one time, had to go right through my tire. That was a lot of fun. So there you go, good deed for the day. Picking up garbage at a garbage collection service here. Again, doing my good deed for the day. So anyway, like I said, driving out to St. Gabriel's Hall, drove past this new. I had to get back out here to show this off to you guys because it is just too awesome. It is too cool. Like I said, also, they do use a elephant as their mascot. And they have that mascot sitting right here on the back of a truck in the parking lot. Here he is, Dumpo. Not Dumbo, Dumpo. Dumpo the Elephant, the Mascaro Sons mascot. Look at that. That is pretty amazing. That is pretty awesome. My assumption is they probably use this in parades, maybe at I don't know, I'm thinking Halloween. There was a Halloween parade. They probably drive this down the road, have some employees in the back throwing out candy to the kids to make the kids happy and to also advertise their company. Pretty awesome. And I'm now just realizing, I think that's actually a speaker in his trunk. Am I wrong about that? No, that's definitely a speaker in his trunk. So maybe Dumpo at one point played music. Maybe he still does play music. I can see this thing driving down the road again, them throwing out candy to kids at Halloween. Maybe playing like, dun, 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 circus music or something like that. That'd be pretty awesome. I don't think this has actually moved in a long time though. The tires look a little flat. I'm seeing lots of stuff built up around the tires. Probably has been sitting here for a good long while. Also, Dumpo is definitely in need of a paint job. Look at that. He has seen some better days, but still pretty awesome. Giant fiberglass elephant sitting in the back of this truck. I love this kind of stuff. I love a good giant fiberglass animal or creature or a giant muffler man, anything made out of fiber, any giant thing made out of fiberglass sitting on the side of the road. I am definitely on board with. That's pretty cool. Again, JP, Mascaro Sons. If it's service, it's us. And there he is, Dumpo the mascot, but in giant kind of cartoony, Disney-like fiberglass form on the back of the truck. That is just too neat. Looks like there are actually speakers on the bottom of the truck as well. So yeah, my assumption is this was definitely used probably for parades back in the day. Why it hasn't been used in a long time, who knows? Yeah, there's a speaker down there on the back of the truck as well. So probably played circus music or something like that. Again, I just see them throw. I hope they threw out peanuts. That's what they should have been throwing out the back of this. Forget candy. Forget throwing out candy to kids. I'm hoping at one point they threw out peanuts to kids. If anybody out there works for Mascaro Sons, also, am I pronouncing that name correctly? Mascaro. I'm going to say Mascaro, right? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or incorrectly. If I am pronouncing it incorrectly, let me know how you actually pronounce it. But if anybody worked for them, let me know. Leave a comment down below. did you take this to parades and did you throw out peanuts to kids? Because that's what you should be throwing out. Do they even still throw out peanuts to kids? When I was a kid, we had Halloween parades. Yes, they throw out candy quite a bit, but I remember some floats would throw out peanuts, and I was okay with that because I've always been a big fan of shelled peanuts and eating peanuts. So when it came to Halloween parades, when they were throwing out the peanuts, I would die for those as well. So I'm hoping that is what they were actually throwing out on this truck. If that's even what this was used for, who knows? But I can't imagine what else. If you guys know, again, comments down below, but I can't imagine what else they would have used this for other than parades, right? Pretty awesome though. Dumpo, Mascaro and Sons mascot. Look at that. That is awesome. Pretty cool. Climb up the hill here. As you can see, we could easily climb onto the back of this, but we're not going to do that. We're going to respect the property here, respect Dumpo, and just look at it from a distance because that is just too amazing. I love this kind of stuff. Like I said, driving down the road, saw this off to the side, and I was like, what the heck is that? And I realized it was a giant elephant sitting in the back of a truck, and I knew that we'd be coming back out here to take a look at this. So as I was saying, Mascaro and Sons is a trash collection service. I have seen their dump trucks and their big trash trucks driving around. They go out and they pick up those big trash dumpsters, flip them over the back and whatnot. I've seen them doing that in the past. www.therespectprogram.com. Not entirely sure what that is. I'll have to look that up. But again, look at the Dumpo there on the side of the van. Pretty cool. Respect. That is too awesome. I'm loving their mascot. I think they should build a giant Dumpo. That's what I think. I think we need a giant Dumpo sitting maybe up there on the hill. As you can see, there's a big billboard right here. That's because right there is 422, very major highway, thousands and thousands and thousands of people driving up and down that highway every single day. I'm thinking to properly, if you're listening to Mascaro and Sons, if you're listening, I think the proper way to advertise your company, giant, huge, ridiculously big, maybe fiberglass Dumpo sitting right there up on the hill, looking over 422 for everybody to see as they drive past. That would be pretty amazing. And I would definitely come back out here to film that. That's absolutely something I would definitely do. But in the meantime, your smaller Dumpo here on the back of the truck is pretty amazing. I'm definitely digging that. All right, guys, so just wanted to bring you out here. Wanted to show this to you guys. Like I said, if anybody out there ever worked for JP, Mascaro and Sons, leave a comment down below. Let me know about your time working for them. Do you enjoy the company? With a nice company to work for? And on top of that, did you ever actually drive this truck or maybe stand on the back of this truck and throw out peanuts in a parade or candy in a parade? Please tell me it was peanuts. That would just make so much more sense to throw out peanuts at a Halloween parade to children. Did you ever do that? And if you did, again, leave comments down below. Let me know, because that is just too awesome, too cool. Want to hear about your time with the company. Hopefully, maybe your time with the actual mascot and the really cool truck he sits on. I love this kind of thing. Roadside oddity at its best. All right, guys, so that's it. I'm gonna let you go. Again, we're here on the corner of Audubon Road. What I say was Adams Avenue here in Audubon, Pennsylvania. Get out here, check this out. It is really cool. Just sitting right in the parking lot, the JP Mascaro and Sons company. That is just too cool. All right, so as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro Rest Stop t-shirts. Proceeds both from Spreadshirt and from Patreon do help supporting the show and keeping the show going. So I really do appreciate it. Your help brings us out to places like Audubon, Pennsylvania, so we can see weird roadside oddities like Dumpo, the JP Mascaro and Sons mascot sitting on the back of a truck. I'm now just noticing also there's a grip tape. So yeah, people were definitely standing on the back of this. Like I said, probably throwing out candy during parades or peanuts during parades. I can hear the circus music playing right now. All the kids lining up, excited to have candy and or peanuts thrown at them. Pretty awesome. All right, guys, that is it. So like I said, check down below for all the different links. If you hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.